Hello, Chu. How are you? How's everything? Hopefully well. All right, let me try to figure this out. Hello, Chris. How are you? All right, everyone. Today, first time ever, I'm going to do a box of dimes. Basically, just searching for silver because I don't want to go blind trying to search for anything else. And after the dimes, depending how everything goes, I might. Oh, sorry. I might do some quarters or pennies. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's the plan for tonight. I just picked up this box today, so I never did dimes before. Just edge silver hunting. That's about it. Let's see. I know these are going to be laying down. I'll try to flip them over, see if we have any kind of enders or anything. How's everyone doing today? Yep. All right. Can't see the enders, obviously, but all right, here we go. We are just searching for silver. I am going to lay the coins out on the table and just spread them out real quick, see if I see anything. 1960 or 68, hard to tell. That's why I don't like doing dimes. It's too small, too hard on the eyes, so. Thank you, Chris. Same to you. Yeah, I'll be working, so. All right, so basically, edge hunt, we could basically tell if it's a dime or not. I mean, if it's silver or not. So these are silver, and if I was to put them in the middle of the roll, you could pretty much spot them right away. They are the silver looking ones. The other ones have like a copper toning to them, but these here are silver. I just put them there. They were not in this roll. 1987. All right, and we are gonna just basically move these around, try to look at them, see if there's anything that pops out. This one's interesting. This could very possibly be a, well, it's definitely off-centered. I'll put that one to the side. I'll throw it in acetone and see if there's anything. I don't see anything else. Again, I'm not going to waste my time looking for every error on these because it'll kill my eyes. acetone, which is basically nail polish. That looks like some kind of glue or something that was there. That is there. Yeah, you can see a sticker. So you dip this in acetone and it should remove all that. It will not damage the coin in any way. It is not cleaning the coin. You don't need to rinse it. It just evaporates. So, uh, yeah, I'll look further into that one. It has to be pure acetone, though. Pure nail polish. Can't have any other additives or anything. Hello, babe. How are you? This is basically a test run for dimes. See how we do. Yep, everything's well. Thank you for asking. I hope everything is well with you. That one fell. Nope. We're just quickly looking for anything possible, missing clad layers or off centers, anything like that. Clip planchets, which I haven't done a video of, but this one is not one. It is damaged. All right. Welcome, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Early Thanksgiving, if you celebrate it. How's everyone doing tonight? No silver there. Somebody put a torch to that. Nope. Next roll. What is this? Roll number 4. Edge hunting obviously is a lot quicker than looking through every coin. There are some errors in dimes, very few though, other than off centers or broad strikes or missing clad layers, stuff like that. But it's not worth going through it, taking the time, and your eyes looking at dimes for errors will start bothering you quite a bit after a while, so I choose not to. There is one major error. There's some years that the proof coins, they are missing the S. And if you find one of those, they are very valuable in the hundreds. But again, what are the choices of finding them in rolls? Very unlikely. So, oh, jeez. Oh, we might have something here. Um, I do see the silvery tone on the edge. I'm going to say that this is damaged. Could have been a missing clad layer, but it's not. No, I didn't check these for silver. Some of the missing clad layers go for $50 or $60 certain year, so nope. If they are off-centered, it should be kind of obvious when you just move them around like this. I mean, a lot of them are off-centered, but the ones that are worth a decent amount, you'll definitely notice. What is this? 2023. Nice coin. My goal is to get a bank bag of these where customers drop off their change. But unfortunately, they didn't have it, so they gave me a box. I think I'll probably have better luck with a bag than a box, but we shall see. Jeez. I have to figure out a better way to do this. $2023 again. Nope. These here are usually just 30, but when I see the edges like that, I definitely want to check it out. Yeah, let's go silver. I want silver or missing clad layer, something like that. I did purchase a big lot of errors. And I was going through it. I've had them for months now. I was going through it and I found a dime where the reverse was missing the clad layer. The obverse was perfect. So You know, I'm going to keep that. And it was worth a decent amount when I looked it up. And supposedly, the dimes are getting a new design for 2027. Well, 26 they're getting a new design, but 2027 they're supposed to change the design on most coins, including the half dollars and quarters and all that. So don't know what they're gonna be yet, but hopefully it's something interesting. We'll check that one. I think that's just 30. $2017. Yep. Just searching for off-centered strikes or missing missing clad layers, and silver, of course. Nothing there. Has anyone ever hunted dimes? Most people I know can't stand searching dimes. No silver. I should be flipping these over, but yeah, I'm not going to. If it's meant to be found, we'll find it. No silver. $21. Nothing there. Hello. I know that some of these rolls have silver because I have received silver dimes from change in the past, so I know they got to be there somewhere. Anyway, that one looks dirty, but we'll take a look at. Yep, real dirty. There are also the West Point mints, 1996, but the chances of finding one are not good at all. And you could probably just buy one on eBay or from a dealer for like 10 bucks. So even though they're worth a little more, they are not as desired as the pennies or the quarters or even the nickels. Nope. Why does the light look so off? Nope. Hey, cool. How are you? Welcome. No, don't see any in this roll. Nope. For which coin? Cool. 1964 or older. Yeah, 1964 is silver. I never even looked at the values of that cool. Is it worth grading? I don't know. I would go on eBay if I were you and see what the sold comps compared to the graded and not graded. Um, I could tell you that usually small errors are not worth grading because you have to pay an extra premium for them to be uh, given the error notation. So you're probably gonna spend $50 to $60 on a coin just to get graded, maybe more with shipping. I haven't even looked up the value on 1964D quarter double die. So I couldn't tell you. Oh, not a problem. Me personally, off the top of my head, I would say no. Like I said, most errors are not worth grading. That is damaged. That is just my opinion, though, so you do whatever you want to do. I don't think that's one, but 1 year off. Kindly, this is the first time I ever got dimes. I usually get like today I got a box of quarters. And they happen to have a box of dimes, so I said, why not? I'll take a chance and look for some silver. Pennies, I can no longer get it, unfortunately. I wish I could. But I can't. My bank can't even get boxes of pennies at all, so then whatever I'm doing for my live feeds that week could either be dollar coins, dollar bills, $2 bills, whatever I decide to do. But you do have to order them the week before, though, because most banks don't have boxes in hand. And a box of dimes is $250. Hey, Jerry, how are you? I'm all right. How are you? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm still learning. I don't think you could ever learn everything there is to know. Especially if you intend on keeping all errors or looking for all the errors that are possible. 1970. I know there is a possible error on the 1970. This might be it, or a variety, I should say, but I'm not going to bother. thing about dimes is if you look for errors on them, your eyes will basically you won't be able to see after a little bit because they are so small. Unless you look at every coin under the microscope, it would not be ideal. Yeah, you don't lose money. I mean, whatever you don't keep, you take back to the bank. So it's basically you borrow and take it back without paying interest. Now, you should never, ever, ever take it back to the same bank you got it from. That is a good way for them to stop ordering boxes for you. Banks do not like it when people do that. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, banks have, when you take coins back to the banks, like, first of all, they're doing you a favor for ordering boxes. Because unless you have a business account, normally they do not keep boxes in hands. They just order whatever the customers will need for that week. And if you order, let's say, I don't know, 10 boxes of quarters, they have to pay for the company to deliver those 10 boxes. And, it's money coming out of their pocket. And then if you take it back to them, they got to pay for the company to take it back. So I'm hanging in there, Lisa. Thank you. Been extremely busy with eBay orders. I think I had my record week of sales. It's crazy, and I still have 60 packages to package. Never ends. And it's mostly one item. Anyone want to guess what that one item is? It is coins. I hope everything's okay, Lisa. Alright, this looks like possibly missing clad layer, but I don't like that gunk. So I'm just going to pass on it. If it was a nicer coin and I could verify that it was a missing clad layer, I would keep it. $19.95. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lisa. I hope you get better. $10 bill, $19.95. It depends on the serial number, star note, stuff like that. A regular circulated $10 bill from 1995, it's worth $10. If it's an interesting serial number, like a birthday note or binary or trinary fancy numbers, or star note, of course. Yeah, it's not worth much of anything extra. 2023. Although they say that the lifespan of any bill, dollar bill, $10 bill, whatever, is approximately 6 to 8 years. Hey AG, how are you? So far I found dimes. That's it. Not really searching for errors or anything, just searching the edges for silver and going through it, see if I find any off-centered, or found that one slightly off-centered, nothing major. And that one that has to be dipped in acetone has a, what the heck? Hold on. Alright, I don't know why it just happened. It has a sticker or something on it, so it might be off-centered. Who knows? No, it's actually a sticker. And the acetone, no Canadians. But to be honest with you, I'm not really looking all that hard. We are 18 rolls in. It's going fairly fast, at least. I don't know how long I'm going to be live, but I might do either quarters or pennies. If we get to that point, I'll put up a poll and see what everybody has to do or wants to do. 65. Nope. I will get an instant migraine if I look for every possible error on these, which there aren't many. Yeah, it's it's tough. And your eyes start hurting. You could find the 1996 West Point, but it's very hard to find. You're better off just buying one. You could probably get one for $10 to $20. Still sealed in its package, uncirculated, so to me it's not worth it. Plain spoken Jane. I look for silver. That's it. I never really do dimes. You could find missing clad layer like that one where it's missing the coating. You could find this is very minor but off censored. But other than that, yeah, there's not many errors, and it is so hard on your eyes to look for errors on dimes. And the ones you can find are not really worth your time. They're not worth a whole lot, so I don't bother looking for errors. Just silver. And I fan them out on the desk and just look for any possible errors that I could find just by sightseeing. Yeah, they're too small. And I don't feel like putting every coin under a microscope. I do that with pennies sometimes and it takes forever. Oh, you're welcome. Ooh, it is hot in my house. Jeez. That was almost a broad strike, but it's not. Nothing. I do keep all foreign coins, yes. Yeah, what does everyone collect? Anything? Oh. All right, hold on. All right. Sorry, needed a hydration break real quick. I collect basically anything and everything. If I like it, and I get rid of it. When I worked regular weekdays and hours, I used to go collect or dig for crystals and minerals, semi-precious gemstones on the weekends. Well, then work gets in the way and you can't do it anymore. You collect every dime? Wow. Old stamps? That's pretty cool. I don't know a whole lot about stamps. Yeah, I'm just flipping through them quickly like this because if they're is something that is, or an error that is worth keeping, you will notice it. Yeah. I like the Mercury dimes. They're my favorite. One of my favorite coins. Let me see. Anything going on? Oh, wow. Did I just sell out? Hold on a minute. What? Nice. 5 rows of Mercury. Real nice. I just have to look at something. Oh, shoot. I'm almost sold out at 25 pennies. Oh, nice, Jane. Work emergency? Yeah, it was something dumb. It was something dumb. It literally took me 5 minutes tops to walk the guy through it. And I was going to go live again, but I'm like, you know what? I was kind of annoyed that somebody called me for something so simple. But it happens. I mean, everyone is learning, you know? Yeah, and I don't get paid when I get called, so it's like I'm not salaried. So it's like, why are you calling me? Well, I know why they're calling me, but again, I don't mind. Just it was just wrong time, you know? Can we find anything at all? Jeez. I don't. I'm looking over my phone. I can't even tell if I'm on screen or not. Sorry if I'm not. We have a double rim, railroad rim. I'll pass on it. What's the wage theft? I don't know what you mean, Plain Jane. technically I could get paid for a call, but then that's putting the other person on spotlight, and you know how it is. You don't want to put anybody, especially someone new. Yeah, it's either that or I go in the next day and go to a complete mess and have to fix it. So I rather answer the phone and explain it real quick than having to go in and fix a problem. Potential major problems. So yeah, no, this isn't my manager. Although I've had managers call me asking me questions about how to do something, but whatever. That I got paid for. Yeah, I would not put up with that. I would not put up with that. I just wouldn't answer the phone if I were you, Jane. Fix it now, or somebody messes it up and becomes a major headache and you have to fix it later. And my type of job, it's something that can't be just sitting without being fixed. It needs to be fixed ASAP. I know I'm not going to tell you what I do or what I work for. Not allowed. Thank you for the thumbs up, Jerry. Oh, well. Let her be pissed. You should have told her to pay you every time you got a call from her. You know? If you're only getting paid from one time to the another time, then 1985. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if I was in management, I would expect a whole lot of calls, all, not just from coworkers or employees or whatever. But I'm not management, and I don't want to be management unless I'm forced to be. In my humble opinion, in today's world, there's too many managers and assistant managers and managers to managers and managers to managers to managers. It's like, oh, what the heck? Jerry, thank you. Whoa. What was that? Jeez. I can't keep up. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate it. Marshmallow hand. That's pretty cool. That's the first time I saw that one. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. That's really cool of you, Jerry. I do appreciate it. All right, we have a giveaway at 75 likes. And if I find a dime, there will be a like. A silver dime. There will be a giveaway, sorry. If I find this, unless it's, you know, a rare mercury dime or something. Thank you, Plain Jane. Happy Thanksgiving to you. How long? 56 minutes. All right. How many? I don't know how many rolls I have left. I don't know what time it is. We have a bit of a railroad rim there, but not enough. Oh, how's my 48%? I think I got a... Hello, how are you? 9:13 Central, does it? Central 9. You're 1 hour behind, I believe. Yeah, so 10:30. Oh, we have... It's early. Wow. Let me plug my phone in. And I have to go to the other room to get my charger. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, everyone. No, I started at 9 AG. I almost started at 6 p.m. my time. So 5 p.m. your time? Almost. But then I need an old person nap, you know? That's what I'm calling it from now on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you, everyone feel free to ask questions. We have 1025 rolls to go in this. So what's everyone doing for Thanksgiving? Again, thank you, Jerry. I do appreciate all the thumbs up and the cheers and all that. there. Oh, that stinks. Well, at least you're feeling better, AP. Smoking a turkey and salmon. Do you deliver to New York City by any chance? Hello, Mark. How are you? Yeah, I'll be working, so I will be working. So hopefully there's, well, more than likely there's going to be a restaurant in New York City that's going to serve Thanksgiving dinner. There usually is. So I'll just order that, I guess. I'll tell you what, I'm not a huge fan of turkey. Why is this overheating? All right, we found an error. 2000 Philadelphia. Missing clad layer. So, yeah, we found a missing clad layer. 2000 Philadelphia. Has a little bit of the clad layer on the back, or the reverse, sorry. But the obverse, it's missing it completely. Some of these, depending on the years, do go for $50 or $60. Some go for $5. So I don't know if this is a tough year to find them, but it's at least $5. That much I know. Nice, Jerry. Thank you for the high five. Yeah, well, my job is like this. It's either nice and quiet or it is Armageddon. There's no in between, basically. So it's one or the other. I'm gonna hate paying $40 for you know, 2 or 3 slices of turkey and mashed potatoes and cranberry, but what am I gonna do? You know? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of turkey. I'd rather get the salmon. Why does this keep on shifting? And why is it so hot in my house? Jeez. And why is my phone overheating? Hey, Jerry. Depends what year and condition. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what the temperature here, but it's probably like around 40, but inside my house it's hot. I think I'm gonna have to get a fan. My phone's been overheating recently. And it's not old, it's fairly new. I don't know why. I don't know. My flashlight is not on. I don't know what the heck's going on. Yeah, I've only had it for a few months and brand new. I mean, I paid a real, like $1,500, $1,600 for it. Stupid phones, I swear. Mark is lurking. He's like me. I'm usually lurking in the background. I'm always doing something and I have some YouTube video or live playing in the background. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why the battery... Again, the phone is brand new. I know it could be the battery, but what I don't understand is why. What did I think of the craziness this morning? What craziness? Something happened? You have to remember, my morning is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh. That's why I have subscriber only chat on. We were having a lot of issues when earlier on, when I first started streaming. So, having a lot of issues, and I just started putting subscriber only mode. It seemed to have taken care of that issue fairly quickly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my mods rarely ever hear from me, as you know. Yeah, I would definitely put subscriber only mode. If you really have something to say, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. And I know bots do not, subscribe to channels. And the people that are causing trouble don't like to subscribe to channels. So, yep. Oh, we had plenty of trolls. All right. I think I'm going to open my windows. If you hear trains, I'm sorry. I do live right by a train, train tracks. But let me open up my window. Hopefully it'll cool things down. I'll be right back. Oops. All right, so I just saw these. I forgot I had these. I've had these for a long time now. Obviously, it's like I have sealed cases of this stuff. Maybe I'll start trying to complete some of these. What do you guys think? I have all different years and stuff. I have a case or two of. Hey, Alex. I've had them forever. I just, you know, I start stacking cases and forget. I start forgetting that I have them. Wow. Hey, Ray Ray. How are you? You still haven't completed it? Yep. I'm getting a box of those next week, Alex. Oh yeah, AG next week. Box of dollars. Hopefully, I could get or complete your list. I asked her for $1,000 in singles, And she said, "Oh, $1,000 in dollar coins, okay." And I'm like, "Okay, I guess." Oh, it's not going to be that much. You know, there was that one coin, the what was that? The Westward Journeys or whatever. The one with the horse and the Native American Indian. All right, this is where the problem with the phone starts. Everything starts getting blurry when it starts heating. Um, yeah, that pretty much is the most expensive one that I know of. There's the Jim Thorpe, which is like, hey, that's the name of the game, right, Ray? You have Jim Thorpe that is not, I wouldn't sell it for what I sold the Native American Indian and the horse. It'll be same price or lower, but everything else will be lower. Got to get some boxes, Ray. Start searching. You're always going to find better better coins. Yep. Oh, yeah, I have a lot of dimes. One of my favorite coins is the Mercury dime. Damaged. Oh, I could do that. Depending what time I finish these dimes, I guess I could do that. Holy cow. I don't know about tonight. No thanks. I do not have, I think it's only, if I'm not mistaken, it's only nickels and pennies. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fill a book with dimes. $20.24. No. Yeah, I'm using my phone, which is overheating, and then I'm looking to the side of my phone if I stuff like this, it's usually easy to spot, slightly off-centered, or these are definitely easy to spot, although not common. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if any of these were on eBay. 2000. Oh, what the heck? Um, all right, I guess I gotta weigh this. Where did my scale go? What the heck? Oh no. Oh, there it is, I think. Yep. All right, so this, if it is missing clad layer, it'll weigh around 1.9 grams. I don't know how much a regular dime weighs. 2.4 grams. 2.2. 2.4. Two. This might not be. Well, it definitely looks like it in the obverse. Now it's 2 point. 2.2. All right, this thing. Oh, come on. Sorry. What a pain. It might have to be calibrated. This came up as 2.4 earlier. I don't know. I'd have to research this one a little more. But yeah, it's if it's the missing clad layer, it's $50 to $100. Wow. Who would have thought? Uh, Ray Ray, I just sold. I listed 150 rolls of 2025. Um, Saturday, maybe, or Sunday. I think it's Sunday. And I think I only have 5 rolls left. So from 150 to 5. Yeah, it's sad. Um, 5 left out of 150. Geez. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, sorry, Michael. Yes, I do hunt quarters. Yeah, to the penny, it's sad. Uh, yeah, my question is, if they're getting rid of the penny because of cost, when is the nickel gonna go? 1963 and 64. Yes, it's worth I think 375 or $4, somewhere around there. Silver price, it's 90% silver. Um, Jersey City is going to have a PCGS walk in Wednesday coming up. What? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, I mean, if they cut the penny, because of cost, the silver costs a lot more to make. It's like 13 or 14 cents for a 5-cent coin. So either they would have to change the metal. Oh, really? Huh, interesting. Interesting. I do have off Wednesday. Uh, they wouldn't grade my coins on spot, though. Because I send them a couple of hundred coins at a time. But yeah, that's my thinking. I got the email too. It always goes to my spam. I don't read it. Yeah, Jersey City, it's basically right across the river from where I work. Kinda. Well, not really. Easy to get to. Matt, this is the first time I'm ever doing dimes. So far, 0 dimes found. And I have 15 rolls left. Quarters, I might find a quarter every 10 boxes. Very hard to find silver anymore. I do enjoy doing quarters because of all the errors. A lot of errors in quarters. Dimes, I figure I might try a box out. I might try a bank bag out, but if I don't find anything within those, I'm done. Almost off-centered. Oh, hey, Deneen. Have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Congratulations on your Chargers, by the way. All 50. So that will mean 100. 100 quarters. If you want to get technical, it's 150. Yep. Preston, it all depends. Some are like 50 cents, a quarter, a nickel. Some of them are hundreds of dollars, if not thousands. It all depends on condition and everything. And here we go. When I am overheating, this is what happens. Everything just gets blurry. My gift to the Dean for Thanksgiving is I'm going to let her keep all the screwdrivers she took. Have fun, Deneen. You having turkey, Deneen? Do they even have turkey up there? In the North Pole? There goes a train. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yeah, Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving here. Thank you, Alex, if you're talking to me. If not, that's cool. Open up the rolls. Jane. Get these eyeglass screwdrivers, and makes it a lot easier to open up the rolls. And I pick them up at Dollar Tree. There's like 4. Same as my YouTube channel name. Frank Fine Stuff, all one word. Yeah, even if you have nails, opening up some of these rolls, it could be a pain. Some of them are just so tight, it could just be a pain, so. If you have a screwdriver, it's easy to just crack it. $2009 quarters? Not really. I mean, yeah, they're lower vintage. Yeah, Frank Fine Stuff, all one word. eBay.com. Hold on, let me see if I could pull. Yep. Yeah, I put them in the plastic tubes. Easier to store, easier to they don't break. Well, unless you drop them. I have broken them before, but I'm clumsy, so. Amazon, eBay, Michael. I don't know if I have any on my Amazon link or not. Yeah, a lot of local coin shops don't have them anymore, though. The last pennies on my. I don't know what you are referring to, Ray. If there is a penny on my eBay that someone is touching, yeah, and the coin tubes, they are they doubled in price. Everything's doubled in price. Oh yeah, that well, not for nothing, but if I had that kind of money to bid on the last five pennies, I would be mad too. I wouldn't be bidding on them. Yeah, the Omega Privy. Oh yeah, absolutely, Frangilla. No, AG. I saw one video where they announced it, and the two guys, or a guy and a woman, were holding a penny with their bare hands. It was not encased in anything. One of the Omega pennies. It's like, look, for a coin to sustain its value, it can't have any marks on it, especially something like that. It would still be worth something, but not. We have a 1998 railroad rim. It's a double rim. Struck twice, slightly off center. Not enough for me. Yeah, sometimes I get home from work late at night. Yep, I agree. But I get home from work at night, late at night. So a lot of times I'll stop at a little, not a little, a pretty big convenience store slash gas station by me to pick up something to drink or uh, something to eat. And they have like these automatic coin dispensers for change. And I found as much as like $5 in there once. People don't care. Or they've had one too many to even realize. And if I find or if I see a coin on the floor, I'm gonna be picking it up. Yeah, I don't think they even realize that it's there. The employees, because it's kind of out of their vision. Yeah, that window's open is not exactly helping a whole lot. It's not stealing. I'm grabbing my change. If I grab whatever's in the change dispenser. Oh, nice, Ray. Yeah, the only place I will not pick up any coins is New York City. I do work in Manhattan, New York City, and it is disgusting. Oh, that is awesome, AG. That is awesome. Hey, if you come across any rolls or boxes of 2025 pennies, let me know. I bought 3 boxes and I should have bought more. And now I can't touch them. And like I said, the banks around here, they can't get boxes of pennies for themselves, so. That looks like it's missing a clad layer. Yeah, that's good that she knows what to look for. Oh, nice, AG. How did that go? And when were they? You know, I was. Hello, Natalie. How are you? Welcome. It's been a while. Uh, 2.1.3. I don't know. 0.3 less than it should be. I don't know. I'll figure it out if I'm going to keep it or not later. Oh, Tuesday. What did I... Oh, yesterday? I was shipping. I I was up until 5 a.m. shipping eBay packages, and I still have 60 orders to ship. I'm so sorry to hear that, Natalie. My condolences. That's horrible. Uh, Mark, I don't look for errors in dimes. I don't look for errors in dimes. I just look for anything that is obvious. Because searching dimes puts a real big strain on your eyes. Because they're so small. So I don't bother. I just look for anything that is obvious, that stands out. And also, there's not many errors worth keeping in dimes. Do I like lemon flavored foods? Not particularly. I don't know. Never thought of it. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't. All right, we have 8, not 8 rolls left, I think. 7, I don't know. We'll see. Am I going to keep on going? Maybe I'll continue with quarters. I don't know. Quarters or pennies? Yep. That's why. Hello, Cooper. Or Copper. Sorry. I don't know about tonight. I mean, I could. There's a cup. I don't know if you heard it in the background. There were sirens. And, yeah, I'm not a fan of sweets, really. Maybe I'll run a poll. Quarters, still have a bank bag near me. The pennies, I would have to go to my vault real quick, it'll only take a couple of minute, and grab them out. And I did pick up 2 bags of pennies yesterday. I was shocked because my bank has been so busy that I didn't even get my normal call from my bank that my order was in. And I go to the bank yesterday, and my order was not in. Who's going? Oh, yeah. And I asked them, my order's not in, so I asked the bank manager. After I gave him $100 Dunkin' or Dunkin' Donuts, whatever it's called, gift card. And I asked her if she had any, since my order wasn't in, if they had any bags that were going back. And they had 2 bags of pennies. I said, I'll take them. And there were quite a few 2025s that I saw right off the bat, so I don't know. We have that. We have a box of quarters, bag of quarters. I should probably run a poll. Six more rolls. Nah, it's in my area, since I live by the beach, there's a lot of bars and restaurants and adult entertainment facilities. And they announced that they're gonna step up patrols like 100%. Percents. Jeez, 100% tonight and tomorrow night. So I mean, I only drive. I take the train, and my house is what, 3 miles away from the train station, maybe. And from the train station to my house, I will see. I have a lot of dimes to bail you out. I will see probably 10 cop cars hiding on the side of the road waiting to pull someone over. So I could imagine how many cops are out tonight. That is damage, unfortunately, not a clip planchet. It looks like somebody tried. You know what? Yeah. Or pennies. Hello, Clayton. How are you? All right. This has not been a fun hunt. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. It has not been fun. No silver. A couple of questionable missing clad layers. Two very minor off-center errors, which are not worth a ton. This has not been fun. And that was Faker. Let me start a poll. Oh, you're leaving, Ray Ray? Alright. I put a poll up. I don't know how long I'm going to be live for, but... Yeah, nice. Rhode Island Star Note coins. Oh! Bucket's getting... Oh, thank you. Yeah, nah, dimes are not fun for me. I don't know. They're just not. Maybe if I didn't have to open up all these rolls, it would be different. Maybe if it was a bank bag, where I could just look at the edges, maybe. But I don't know. It's, you just don't find much. There's not much to look for. You know what I mean? Like if this was quarters or nickels, I would have had piles of errors, usually, not always. Or, you know, something cool. Yeah, I always wanted to, well, not always. Just recently, I've been wanting to try to see if I find any silver, and it's been a bust. Like I said, if it's from one of the bank bags, I might have better luck because my their machine, it does not kick out silver. It takes it right in. So I think I would have a better chance of finding silver in the bag. Maybe. So I might try one day. Not even foreign coins. Okay. Yeah. 3 more rolls to go. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm going to have to go to my vault. Is my phone even charging? Still hot. I don't know. I am certainly not looking forward to going to work tomorrow, that's for sure. Ba, ba, ba. Wow. I did not know it snowed in Phoenix or Glendale. We haven't had, well, we've had like little tiny flurries that are barely noticeable. Yeah, the weather's just been crazy. I'm just happy, well, it could still happen here, but I'm just happy we did not get hit with a hurricane this year. Happy that did not happen. I don't know if anyone here remembers Hurricane Sandy. Well, it hit us here pretty hard. And afterwards, they found boats that were docked as far as 5 miles inland, where there's no water and no boat should be there in front of people's houses. Crazy world. Haven't even found any proofs or anything. This is the last roll, by the way. This is pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Oh. Hope you're right. Alright, that is the last, that is the last roll of my last ever dime box, I should say. So here are the potential, not definite, but potential finds. This still has some clad layer on the reverse. This one has some clad layer on the obverse and a little on the reverse. And these are, who knows, off-centered. And that one has the death of ring, so that one's going back. I'm not even going to bother or waste my time with. That one, it's off-centered. We're going to put that one back. So, two possible finds. That was horrendous. That was horrendous. All right. If you have water, drink up. Hydrate. I'm going to let the poll run for a minute or two. There is a poll up. What do you guys want to see? Quarters right now is leading it over pennies. 58% quarters, 42%. 59% quarters, 41% pennies. 34 votes. And half the people left. That's wonderful. High five. Thanks, AG. I don't know what I picked up out of my bag. I have not checked these for errors, so these are 90% silver. This is the first giveaway at 75 likes. I have not checked these for errors. 1964 Philly, 1963 Philly. The winner gets choice. 1964 or 1963. Winner gets choice. Both are 90% silver. So, all right. Rules are you have to be 18 years old in the U.S. Unfortunately, just the U.S. I'm going to give you a keyword. You must type it in the chat once. Please do not spam. If you type the keyword more than once, you could be timed out. And if you're timed out, even if your name pops up, you are not eligible to win. I'm going to type a keyword. All you have to do is type. I use a program that picks a winner. I do not pick the winner. If you are the winner, you must email me your address along with your YouTube username and the keyword. Please allow time. I do not ship these right away. I ship them once every month or so. So you will get your item eventually. It's not going to be overnight. So be patient. And those are the rules. So, keyword turkey. Just turkey. I'm going to give it about a minute or so, maybe a little more. And then I will draw a winner. Turkey is the keyword. Does not have to be capital letters or lowercase. It does not matter. Please only type once. Let me open up the program, see if it makes me log. Of course, I have to convert. I don't know why I have to convert to English all the time. Copy. Paste. All right, everyone in? Yeah, it is free to do. You just have to be subscribed because that's the only way you could comment as long as you're over 18 and in the US. You just have to subscribe because it's subscriber only chat mode to avoid bots and trolls and people like that. All right. So, exclude duplicates. Turkey. I hope you can see that. Yeah, you can see it. Count that. I like the spinning names. Silver is, yeah, it's 375 or something like that. 378. Somewhere maybe $4. Silver is up today. I don't know off the top of my head. Good luck, everyone. I do not stop it. It stops by itself. So good luck. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Clayton. Clayton Horton. Are you here? Hopefully. Clayton, are you over 18 and in the US? You don't have to tell me how old you are, just are you over 18 and in the US? Yes, okay. So I'm going to type my email. All right, quarters is going to win it, so we'll end the poll. Oh, thank you, AG. All right, my email is pinned to the top. Frank Fine Stuff at, oh wait, Frank Fine Stuff 1, right? I can't remember my own email. Jeez. Yeah, Frank Fine Stuff 1. Let me just confirm that. I have so many emails and stuff, I just forget. Oh, wait, that's not the right email. Hold on. Right. All right. Did I forget my own? Oh. Wait. What the heck? Yeah, Frank's Finds 1. Sorry about that. That's not the correct email. Yes, that is the correct email. Frank's Finds 1. Thank you, AG. Frank's Finds 1 at gmail.com. That's what happens when you have like 20 different emails that you have to use. Sorry about that. So, Clayton, that is the email. Frank's. Oh, that's not correct either. Frank's Finds 1. There you go. That's it. Jeez. All right, it's pinned to the top. Sorry about that. Clayton, that is my email. franksfinds1 at gmail.com. No, it's all right, AG. I appreciate it. I'm going to subscribe. Sorry, Cody. Oh, Clayton, you pick one. Do you want the 1963 or 64? Cody, I'm sorry. I did say ahead of time. If we reach 150 likes, the giveaways are only going to get better. 1963, you got it. Again, just be patient. You will receive it. It might take a little while. Whoa. Here you go. 1963. Congrats. And sorry about the mix-up. I don't know how to do that, AG. I haven't looked into that. If we reach 150 likes, one of these today will be a giveaway. That is 90% silver, half dollars. They're like $20 in silver melt. Yeah, it's still new. It is new. They're rolling out a lot of new stuff on YouTube. All right, so quarters it is. Now for quarters, I still have this bag that is open. It is a bank bag from their machine. So we're going to continue this bag because, well, it's open. And if we get done with that bag, we have another bag. So no need to worry. I just... huh. Alrighty, I don't know where those went. Nope, can't use that, can't use that. Oh boy. I can use that for now. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get started. Quarters. A lot of possible errors on this. I found silver. Not highly likely. But you never know. Hopefully we'll find a West Point quarter. Yep, there goes the train. That one's headed to New York. Well, hopefully I'll find something to bring on the education. Hopefully it won't be a dud like the dimes. This is a Denver mint. On the Philadelphia mint, you could get a sixth claw right there on the bear's hand. This one has the ring of death. Ring of death, I know somebody always asks me. When they are rolling up the coins, wherever they roll them up, the machine that seals the roll up will go around just to tuck the extra paper underneath. And sometimes they leave these marks. Sometimes it's a perfect circle. Sometimes it's just marks like that that go around. That is called the ring of death because it destroys the value of a coin. Hello, Yadira. How are you? Welcome. This one here, you want to look right up there. That's how it's supposed to look, that cliff. If you see any extra metal or what looks like a boulder, that is a die chip error. Philadelphia only. Dimes and quarters. That's what we are doing today. Dimes, completely skunked out. Found basically nothing. This one, you want to look right here along this edge for a cud. A cud is extra metal that is against, it has to be rim to rim. And it is just extra metal that shouldn't be there. Some cuds, if they are big enough, they are worth hundreds of dollars. If they are smaller or a lot more common, they're worth a few bucks, $5 minimum. We want to look for die chips here, along the edge there, under her arm, not there. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. That could have been a West Point, but it's a Philly. We have a die crack right there. Looks like I'm going to have to turn on the microscope now. Yep, that's a die crack. You can see it. It's very thin here. It gets thicker coming off the letter, and it goes to the edge of his throat, I guess. So that is an error. Wait, does it go down? Nope. So that is a die crack right there. You can see it. Could happen on any coin. Haven't seen one on that. What is it? On the Wyoming quarter before, so that's a first. Thank you, AG, for the floating heart. I appreciate it. $73. Next handful. Ooh, that's damaged. That one does not have the die crack. Does have a it has a struck through error, struck through grease error. It's hard to tell because it is pretty damaged. But if you look right there and right there, it looks a bit distorted. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see. Right there, that is a struck through grease error. Unfortunately, this one is just way too damaged and it is hard to tell. You can kind of see it. It's darker right there and a lot smoother. Struck through grease error. Usually you'll see something on the opposite side as well, but that one is just too far gone condition-wise, so we're going to skip that. Nice coin there. Yeah, it kind of, but it's not the lamination. It's a struck through grease. And we are looking for the pooping horse on this Nevada, Philadelphia. Nope. On this one, this horse right here by where his, I guess, the back, his knees or whatever that is. It looks like it's extra metal die chips. So it looks like the horse is pooping. This one's not. Not the error. Oh, possible West Point. Can we have a West Point? Nope. Why would they ever give us a West Point? It's been a while since I found a West Point. I think the last time I found a West Point was one of the members' rolls. That could have been a West Point. We do have a die chip right there on our hair. You want to look for die chips along here. And the die chip is minor, and it's just a dirty coin, so I'm not going to keep it. Oh yeah, absolutely. I wish I would have searched more quarter boxes before I started streaming, because I was finding 10 to 20 per box. On an average day, it was 10 to 20 per box. Now, I wish. And they're still keeping their value. They're not going up much. At one point, they got down to like $5 a coin. Now they're back up to $15 to $20 a coin, but I still think that is hard to get. Yeah, it's... Yeah. They're not easy to find. Alright, so I'm not going to state every possible error now, unless I find one. For the sake of time. Nothing there. I think the last time I found one, like personally, not a member's roll, was actually that coin, that laundromat coin machine, where I found two. And that was quite a while ago. $1983, AG. At least that's the prominent one. Dr. Vera Rubin, I do not know much about these new quarters. I have not researched if they have any errors or anything. I'm not sure. We're looking for an extra tree right between those two. That would be a strike-through error. There's actually quite a few possible errors on this, but that is the major one. Nope. Yeah, 1983 is the Spitting Eagle. Yeah, no problem. Oh, next handful. This is turning out to be not a good day for hunting coins. Jeez. This one... Nope, nothing there. And see that right there, that scratch, that is the ring of death, unfortunately. Kills the value of a coin. So if we had the major error on that, it would have been $40 to $50. Maybe. I don't even know what they go for anymore. With that ring of death, you might get 10 or 15. Maybe. No error on that. Looking for that oak to be missing. That is a struck through grease error. I have found, the only one I found personally was on the Denver Mint. But they are supposed to be on the Philadelphia Mint, which is interesting. We want the spitting horse. This one, it is not it. There is a die crack potential on the Philadelphia, the Delaware coin, and it looks like the horse is spitting. It is a die crack. Unfortunately, this is not one. Holy cow. Did I just sell out? Oh, hold on. Sorry. Oh, I'm down to 2 penny rolls left, 2025. Jeez. I wish I would have bought 100 boxes. Anyway, back to this. This has some nice toning to it. Not nice enough, though. Oh, here's another. Oh, is that one? Kind of looks like a little bit. I have to look under the microscope. Nope. I think Sunday. I put them on my eBay store Sunday. 150 rolls. Nope. And I'm down to 2. Yeah, unfortunately, it is, I was up until 5 last night doing shipping. And now I have, I think, 60 orders now to ship. Alright, bicentennials, I keep these. There is an error on the Denver Mint, double die. But that is not it. Yeah, they sold out like hotcakes. I've sold mine for $15 a roll. And that is cheap right now. Possible double die error on this one. I'm not going to move my camera unless I see it. Nope, no double die. Oh, my computer freeze. What's going on? Oh, no. We're at 87 likes at 150 likes. We'll do 125 likes today. If we get to 125, I will do a giveaway. Philly, nothing. No West Point. No Crown. No die chips. I have found a die chip on top of these. Not common at all. Very hard to find. The arches. I have found a die chip up there. If you look closely enough at every coin, eventually you're going to find errors that not many people know about, if you know what you're looking for. Thank you, AG. Oh, that's that's a possible West Point, but nothing. That's going back to the bank. I'm getting really tired all of a sudden. Jeez. That's a possible West Point. Another possible West Point. Nope. They don't want to give us the West Point. Anyone have any questions? No die chips. I gotta dump a lot of coins at the bank machine. Jeez, I didn't realize I had so many. Wow, really, Peter? That's awesome. Congrats. That is awesome. My bank said that they would call me if they get large coins in. But, oh yeah, absolutely. But I taught them what to look for on the large coins, and I think they're just going to keep them now. Maybe I shouldn't have told them what to look for. Yeah, congrats. That's a great find. If they called me with some 150, jeez. That if my bank called me and said they had 150 of them, that I could pick them up, I'll be in there with like a $500 gift certificate the next day. Because their melt value right now is around $20. So you're talking about a $3,000 score. That's awesome. Congrats. And then if you have rare dates or varieties or, errors, that's even a lot more money. Awesome. Yeah, maybe it was a mistake me teaching my bank managers and tellers what to look out for. It's alright. They treat me well. The spinning horse is not on the Denver, just the Philadelphia. Oh yeah, I could imagine. Good for you. possible huge error. I don't see it right off the bat. Let's take a look under the microscope. Nope, not a double die on this. There is a potential huge error on this. It's like a $30 coin. It used to be 50 or 60. It has come down. Right here on the back of her hair, it looks like she has extra hair. And the star is doubled. So you can see, and it's like, yeah, you can see it doubled. But that's not it. Midnight. I'm gonna go 2 hours 42 minutes I've been live. I'm gonna go up to 3 hours and then call it a night. That's 17 minutes now. I am starting to get tired. And I still have to ship a bunch of stuff. Ugh. Here's another one. I don't see it, but we'll take a look. Nope. A little struck through grease on the obverse. The I and the T are barely there, so is the 3. But I'm going to pass on that one. That would be a struck through grease error. That is a Denver. Want to look on the top of his hat right here. Sometimes there's a die chip. Oh, wait a minute. You said, wait a minute. I was mistaken. $20 is a half dollar, 90%. A piece Morgan dollars, like $40 each. Holy cow, so you're talking about 6 grand. Jeez. Alright, possible West Point. Possible extra whiskers right along here. Possible die crack here. Die gouges where the eyes are just missing. There's like a big gouge there. And possible West Point. So let's see. Nope, Philadelphia. Damn. Nice hookup you got there, Pete. $72 full of gunk. This has been not a great day for hunting on my end anyway. Jeez. Oh yeah, here's a Wisconsin. Hello, Casey. How are you? Yeah, a lot of state quarters. Rhode Island. I'm good, thank you. Ooh, that one's seen better days. No spitter there. Oh, nice, Cody. That's an awesome find. I'm well, Casey. A little tired. We have 13 minutes to go. If we get to 125 likes, I will do another giveaway. Normally it's 150. Oh, nice, Ren. That would be most likely either damage or a struck through greaser. It depends. I would have to look at it. Worth a little bit. Yeah, that will be a struck through greaser or damage. Right there on the block island, you can see a little die chip where my nail is. That is not big enough, and the quarter's dirty, so I'll put it back. Oh, nice. And you found those in Canada? Okay. Well, just like we find Canadian coins here. Yeah, I have. That's the Pennsylvania. Here's another Pennsylvania, uncirculated. I have rolls everywhere. Oh, nice, Casey. Real nice. Now, not that long ago, I almost bought an ice cream shop in Pennsylvania. And the first thing I thought about was how many bills, like dollar bills and coins, I could look through. That was one of my thoughts. It's all right, AG. Yeah, they're fairly common. Here's Kentucky beat up. 1983. There's a spitting eagle one. It'll basically come down. It's a die crack. I don't think this is it. No. How come that? Oh, jeez. Huh, interesting. Oh, that reminds me. I have sets of gold state quarters that I have to list. I forgot about those. Yeah, gold plated. It's one of those things that like the Franklin Mint puts out, or one of those companies. No, that was my microscope. That is a scratch. Yeah, it's they're worth about $100, the sets. Nah, it's gold plated. 20, those 24 karat gold plated, whatever. And it has virtually no gold in it. But people collect them. You could find die chips on the 9, the 0, the O up here, but I normally don't look for those. No. I'm not a fan of gold, to be honest. Unless I find it in the trash. Oh, the gold? Yeah. The gold quarter? Yeah, they make gold quarters, gold half dollars, stuff like that. Technically, good night, Jerry. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. That is a grease error right there. You could kind of see like wavy texture to it. Unfortunately, it's damaged. Too much damage on it, so I'm not going to keep it. Thank you. 1965. If somebody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to be on for 5 more minutes. We have a countdown, 5 minutes, or until this pile runs out. This has been a horrible hunt. I'm sorry, everyone. Normally we find stuff, even if it's minor stuff. Maybe should have gone with the with the pennies. No, Michael. No, they're made in. You have Denver, Philadelphia, or San Francisco. San Francisco are the proofs. Then you have Denver and Philadelphia. Right here on her hair, you can kind of see it without the microscope. There's a small die chip right there on her hair. That one is too small. I'm not going to keep it. I have a ton of them. Well worn, 1977, 1983. No spitting. Maybe spitting. No spitting eagle. We have another bicentennial. We keep those. If you didn't know, next year is the 250th anniversary, so they will have new designs for those. I think every coin is getting a new design. Yeah, it's if you want the whole set, uh it's gonna be 150 coins total because 50 Denver, 50 Philadelphia, and 50 San Francisco. San Francisco will be the most expensive ones because they're proofs. A little bit right there, but not much. Yep. All right. This Wilma Man Killer quarter. You have a few things. One of them, this one is very minor. I'm not going to keep it. Right here on her hair, there's a little die chip. This one is just too dirty and the die chip is way too small. Sometimes you'll find them huge. I used to find 100, not 100. I used to find a ton of them all every hunt before I started streaming, of course. Used to find a ton of them. So I have them somewhere. Uh, but they are harder and harder to find. This is actually the first one I found in a very long time that has any resemblance of a die chip. But of the U.S., 250th anniversary of the United States. Like the 1976, the bicentennial. This is whatever they call it. I don't know what the word is for it. Not the quincentennial, that would be 4. This one, under the microscope, I can't see anything on this one. And of course, I can't focus. I don't see a die crack under the microscope. I think that is just a scratch. All right, have a good night, Michael. Thank you. And I hope to see you soon. All right, down to 2 more handfuls. We are at 97 likes. Again, if we reach 125 tonight, I'll do another giveaway. If not, I apologize. It is what it is. You must be subscribed to the channel. I'm gonna try Tuesday or Wednesday, Michael. Next week, if I can. Again, my schedule is constantly changing, so I can never write it in stone, but I aim for Tuesdays or Wednesdays, or both. And next week, I will have $1 coins. Thank you. I appreciate it, Michael. Have a good night. And last handful, not much in this handful. And not many finds. What the heck? Yes, the U.S. has $1 coins. Do I have one handy? Here's an example of a dollar coin. This one is this. This is some kind of error. I forgot what. But This is just one design. There's a ton of designs. It says struck through. I forgot where the strike through is. Oh, there's another one. 3. This has been not a great hunt. All right, we found a ton of stuff. No, we found some stuff. Can't find everything all the time, but between the two things, here are the finds for tonight. I have to confirm these, but these two are possible missing clad layers. Possible. Those are the only two things I found in dimes, which is horrendous. We found 3 bicentennial quarters. And then we found the Wyoming. We found die crack. Right there. You can see it from the neck to the rim. That is a die crack. That is an error. So we'll take it. I mean, not much. That is pretty. I don't know. I do not know. They have not released the plans for the designs yet, as far as I know. But yeah, put those in there, and I guess that's it. A little bit of eye candy, why not? I believe this is silver. I think it's silver. Trinidad and Tobago, highest grade ever received. I think this is the only one, or one of 2. I'm pretty sure this is the only one in this grade. Highest grade ever graded. This is one of 2, or one of 2, I believe. $1. And I have more, but that'll be all. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. I do really appreciate it. I apologize for being a horrible hunt today. It's been a long time since it's been that bad where I find next to nothing. So, I'm sorry. I wish I could have found more. But it is what it is. We can't control what's in the box, or boxes or bags. Thank you, babe. Have a good night, and happy Thanksgiving to you. And yeah, on that note, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Stay safe. And hopefully I will see you next weekend, or week. Next week, not weekend. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful night. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving.